We're live. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve. We are here. I still have electricity. I think there's like some thunderstorms or something going on and people are losing power. And I just, whew, thank God that's not me right now. So I wanted to jump on. So I went ahead and used that like fix my appearance filter thingy thing again. I don't know. This will probably be the last time I try this because it just feels weird. It feels very AI, you know. Arlene, are you on Instagram, Arlene? Because we need to chat. Yeah. So if you are, um, let me know. What did I do with my phone? Hold on 1 second. Yes. What is your name? Are you being Arlene Gloriously on Instagram? Because we need to chat. Okay. Here's my phone. Alrighty. What are you wearing today, Arlene? Let me know. I'm excited to hear. So I know you concocted something cute. Oh, you have Instagram, but don't use it much. I just wanted a way to contact you. I didn't check your page to see if you have like a contact me type box. But yeah, I would like to get in touch so we could work out a live situation or something, you know? I would love to do that. So, um, what's your name on Instagram, Arlene? So tonight I am wearing, or my scent of the day was Brown Sugar Babes oil Bonita Applebum, one of the ones that I received yesterday because I was just so pressed to pull it out. And then I was like, let me go back and um, wear something that I've bought recently. And so I used Brown Girl Jane's Carousel. And that one has like notes of apple, caramel, and some other fun things that smell like a fair. It's still on me, but it's very, very, very close. And I don't really know if I was like leaving a sillage or had a bubble around me. I have no friggin' idea. But I think I enjoyed it for the most part. Once. Oh, okay. All right. Thanks. Hi, G. Okay. So Arlene says that she had to check her name. It's being Arlene Gloriously. I will look that up. And scent of the day is BBW Magic in the Air with MM Skin. What's MM Skin? G, what are you wearing today? Let us know. It is a Thirsty Thursday today. So I came up with this grand idea for Thirsty Thursday, a little close to the live time. And I was like, I want to like fragrances where if you are feeling a little thirsty and want to go out for some attention, like what fragrances you would wear. Or if there is a drink that just smells so divine, you want to drink it. Or if there's like just this fruity, juicy fragrance that you love and it almost makes you thirsty because you want that fruit drink. But I wasn't able to pull that concept together that quickly when I thought about it. Oh, Mason Margiela Skin. I wasn't able to pull that together so quickly, but we're in here. I still got a few fragrances to talk about. Yeah, so let's do that. Mason Margiela Skin. I'm not familiar with that one, Arlene. And then G is wearing blouse by YSL. Nice and classic from what I remember. All right, so let me get being Arlene gloriously up here because I don't want to forget. Found her. Follow. Okay. Thank you. All right. So let me go ahead and jump into. I did say that I was wearing Bonita Applebum and Brown Girl Jane's Carousel. I wanted some apple flavor today, not necessarily the cinnamon and apple kind of thing that we're, I guess, used to with like Angel Share, but I just wanted some apple, but not like too floral apple. I still wanted a gourmand sort of. Bonita Applebum is a Macintosh apple, which I feel like I know is a red apple. So I did want that flavor, and not. I don't know. I guess I didn't want the Eden juicy apple either. So that's the combo I came up with. It was nice. I found a perfume girly at work. I'm sure a lot of people are, but she is one in particular. Like if I ask her what she has on, she has to break out her phone and like look at a series of like fragrances that she has, or she'll take a picture of all the bottles. It's overwhelming, even for me. But she always has a really nice scent trail and bubble around her. So I mean, hey, if that works for her. Let's see. Hey, Mamina, glad you're here. Good to see you. So G is putting us on that. I don't know how to say this. Blindography. I don't know how to say that, G. Let me put it up here on the screen. Their whole entire line is basically cocktails turned perfumes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I do have a few like fragrances that are styled after cocktails, like mimosa, and I know one of my Lolita Olympicas to me is like a Bellini fragrance. So the others that I do have, the mimosa one and like jungle juice, these are fragrances by that Dupe Schmoop company that, I don't feel like giving them too much shine anymore. So, but I got most of them from most of those fragrances of mine from them. So G says it is pronounced blendergraphy. Still feel like I butchered that. But that's great to know. I need to check them out. So Arlene says that Skin is Clean Reserve and not Mason Margiela. Got it. And Mamina, I'm mess. They move. So by the time I finish clicking or double clicking, it moves to the next one. And so I highlight the wrong comment. But Arlene told us that she's actually wearing Skin's Clean Reserve's Skin, or Skin by Clean Reserve. Then Mamina is letting us know that she loves blouse, and that is such a beautiful light rose scent. Awesome. So maybe I don't remember blouse because I did not remember, or I didn't know that it was rose. So, and there's that. Oh, at one of the pronunciations I got it, but whichever. Hold on one Sorry about that. Okay. So let's get into it. I think instead of trying to run the whole concept, because, of course, this could be another Thirsty Thursday for next week. But I just decided to try to find some fragrances, like if I were to go out and wanted some attention, like, and be a little thirsty, like, what fragrances would I wear? Now, because this is so far from my personality, this was a super hard challenge. Super hard. But I just picked the ones that are true to me and I feel like are good ones. Mamina says that her scent of the day is actually a Rapura layered with mango jugoso by Paris Corner. Speaking of juicy cocktails, okay, so you're right on time with the Thirsty Thursday theme. And if you have any like delicious cocktail recipes that you want to share, please, Mamina, let us know, because I think you told us before that you are you a mixologist, bartender? Of the cocktail life. Let us know. I would love to know, because even though, like my coffee, I've been trying to give up alcohol as well. I did for our Thirsty Thursday nights decided to pick up a drink. But I just wanted to show this cup because I still have it. This was a gift to me after participating in a podcast, a fragrance podcast. This was some years ago, I think during the pandemic. Yeah, and it was a pretty good time with a good scent sister, scent enthusiast, like the rest of us, Corey. Yes, isn't it such a cute mug? So tonight I'm drinking on this wine. I got it from a wine festival and I decided, Thirsty Thursdays, let's crack it open. It's been a while, again, because I haven't been trying to like drink like that. So like drinking in the house is definitely not something that I've been doing lately. But this is a Sorel Ginger wine. And it is cold. It packs quite a punch. So that's my mug. It's cold. And I'm leaving lip marks all over it. But let's get into it. But it's actually good. I still like it. Like if you like Sorel, like it just has that little kick to it, a little edge to it. So the first one that I picked up is our favorite. Hey, Nika. Nika is a resident mixologist as well. So, Nika, we're talking about Thirsty Thursday. For this time around, I guess I'll say fragrances if you want to go out and get attention. Like, what fragrances would you wear? Because I'm not that type of person, it's actually a challenge for me, but we're going to try. Nika, tell us what you are wearing tonight, or what you wore today. Whichever you'd like to share. So, the first one that I picked up is one that I feel like we've discussed at length a bit on this channel, but ask me if I remember all of the notes. And so instead of trying to rely on my horrible memory, I just decided to pull it up. All right. So I pulled out Valentino's Green Stravaganza. This one is so fruity and pretty that I feel like if I passed by, like for me in terms of my preference, a guy, if I passed him by, it feels so like bright and fresh, but it still has that sort of sweetness from the tea. So the tea gives that woody freshness, but also the sweetness as well. So the Lapsang Souchong tea that we talked about before, that Nika allowed me to experience by sharing a tea bag with me, that tea does smell fruity, sweet, and a little woody. So there's also jasmine and vanilla in this, and it is quite the crowd favorite since it's been released. This one is by, who's the perfume on this? Because I feel like they did a really good job, and they don't say. They don't say, but what I'm Alexis. She made it. She said she made it. Nika. So they have put up, I don't know if it shows for you, but they put in the chat like what they were wearing. And she said she's here for Thursday. So if I was trying, I feel like this is kind of mixed match, but I'm just going to do it because, like I said, it's really not my personality to really just like be thirsty and want the attention. But if I was, I would pull out this one. I think is bright, fresh, inviting, sweet. So it's a sweetness with some sophistication. It does have the vanilla in it that is so up my alley. And so I just think a guy would really be into this. It was making me feel like, what should I wear tomorrow for Friday? Fresh feeling Friday. But I enjoy this one. I don't think I've given it its full, I haven't really given it its due and wore it like, a real full scent of the day. So I need to do that soon. And that's what it was. Okay. So I was thinking, what else can I wear with it to just like really push it to its full potential? And it is an perfume or oil. I think it's a perfume by an indie brand called Seductive Scents. And I was talking about this yesterday. Excuse me, her ordering window opens tomorrow, and she has a version of this. I think it might be blended with something else, but it's called Teacup, and it's all the rage, and everybody's trying to get it tomorrow. So a little FOMO. I might go ahead and order that. But I would love to check it out and try it out with this green extravaganza. Has anybody worn this and gotten like some extra attention from this one? Let me know. So Alexis tells us that she's testing MFK Kirky on one hand and just scrub PDM Palatine off the other. But she wore Amouage Existence earlier today. She might need it. I am quite the Amouage fan, so I am very, 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 very interested in checking out Existence. I still have my MFK Kirky that I'm like this about. And Palatine was a no for me. I am in love with purple. And even with that beautiful purple bottle and tassel, I just had to leave it. So I totally feel you on scrubbing it off. G wants to know, and she asked Mamina if Jugoso tamed the screechy musk of Herba Pura for her. Great question. My next fragrance that I said I would, I think, try out, because this one I got during all the hype of like, and it is a great fragrance, but I just haven't worn it yet. However, now that I have Wu Chow, the oil, which is BSB's version of Wei Chow, I am absolutely wearing this. This is the Batik Watermelon fragrance by Aroma Concepts. This is a nice watermelon. It is very Jolly Rancher. It is very all things candy and sweet. But I don't care. I don't care. Like, Yeah, I don't care. So this would go so perfect with the Woo Child. And then I think it was Arlene that was telling us that there's watermelon and divine. And so I need to go back and smell that. And if I don't smell it enough, it might get blended with this. But this is that watermelon that like I think would get attention. I do not know its performance. So that's another problem. But I think with the BSB oil Woo Child, I think it will do the job and get some attention. Have you guys worn this, tried this, have this? And if you have it, like, what did you wear it with? But this is so reminding me of like Woo Child. And then I could probably put on some Paco Rabanne Fame because it has that mango fruitiness to it too. Just put on all the things. Spray those. I was about to say spray that damn fragrance, but spray all of the fragrances. Spray them all. Like I think this one would just be I think this will be a solid winner like this summer. And just, I feel like somebody approaches like, ooh, that smells fun or kind of sweet. I don't think people are like, oh, what is that? Like what? I have noticed though that people who are really into florals are the ones that don't appreciate this stuff. Like when it's a really, really nice floral, they'll be like, oh my gosh, that is so great because it's classic perfumery, I suppose. But I don't care. IDC, 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 IDC. I will definitely wear this. And this might even smell good with this one, Great Extravaganza. Mm-hmm. Mm. So I am feeling these. Again, this is by Aroma Concepts. It has had its fair share of hype. Let me just see if there's anything else. Is it raining where you guys are? Because I hear the rain starting. There's supposed to be like the storm or whatever. There's the thunder now. There's the thunder. So if I haven't already described this in a way that explains what this is also said to be aquatic, ozonic, and fresh. But it's just a very Jolly Rancher to me. This also has, so it has the pear, it has tangerine. All right, I'm about to spray it because I just get Jolly Rancher for sure. Oh, but I could see why too. So this does have pear, tangerine, the cologne molecule that gives us that watermelon feel, aquatic watermelon feel. There's actual watermelon, strawberry, apple, and some rose to just balance it out a hair, but it's still candy-like. And then there's musk and that deepness, I think, that pulls like a solid, hard candy is praline is in this. So that deepens it and doesn't like let it just be fresh and airy. It, even though it's described as fresh, but that's the nature of, I think, watermelon. The light just blinked. Y'all, let's pray I'm gonna make it through this. Let's pray I'm gonna make it through this. I do not need my electricity to go out. Please help us. Please save us. So those are two. Oh, G says, I love Wave Child, and I feel like I'm gonna just have to wave the white flag and buy Woo Child. I would back you up on that. For sure. Oh, Nika said it's storming badly. She's sitting in her car waiting for it to calm down a little bit. Oh, so sorry. This past weekend, my friend's electricity went out, and she said that she and her family like sat in the car charging their phones and stuff with some air like that. Like it's just way too hot for all of the drama. Like I can't do it. So I hope it calms down quickly and you make it into the house safely. Oh wait, I missed a layer from Amina. Let's see. Oh, I guess the Herba Pura and the Jugosa, right? Yeah. All right. Sometimes last week I wore Sunset Hour for the first time this year, which reminded me of sipping a juicy cocktail on the beach. I don't think I actually tried like sunset hour. I think when it first came out, like it kind of jarred me a bit because of the name. But I think it's been out long enough and my mind is a little bit more open to accepting it because I actually really like sunsets, especially like these spring summer nights. Like I love them. So yeah. Marcial, hola mi amigo. Thank you for joining us. So good to see you. Oh, she said, Nika says her garage is broken, so she's parked on the street. At least we can keep her company. I'm so glad. Yeah, so I'm loving that. Okay, so sunset hour. If it's a juicy cocktail, like it's there, a fruit in sunset hour, I think I just looked the other way. I looked the other way when sunset hour came out. This is good. This would go so well with Wu Chow. Oh my gosh. The Batik watermelon. So in sunset hour, there's Guangdong desert peach, raspberry with some mandarin orange and amongst other things. That is crazy. Okay, I need to get my nose on that. Benzoin and ginger are in there with some sandalwood and cashmere wood. All right. I'm feeling it. Okay, so my next fragrance it's not a thirst trap fragrance. However, I do feel like I would feel sort of intoxicated with myself enough to think I'd get some attention with this fragrance on. And so this is the House of Ouds Bon Bon Pop. My patchouli bae, but she's delicious and just gives this savory, sweet, intoxicating peach. So I bought this for my birthday one year. The year that it dropped, I purchased it for myself that following June. And I talked about this in my Pew Patchouli video and the times that we actually love patchouli. So this went from oh my God, what did I do? Because it was a blind buy. Of course, I was like, what did I do? Oh, this patchouli is about to take me out. But she has matured. She has come together and she is one of a kind. Job well done, House of Oud. I love this more than Keep Glaze. I have Keep Glaze, which is, I think, a mango fragrance. But I love this one more. I think this would be, out of the few eggs that I have, this is my favorite one. I got a decant of that, of the guilty one. Okay, Guilty Crush. I got a decant. And so I sprayed it. And my sister was like, that smells like the Play Cosmetics for kids, like the eyeshadow, the lip gloss. I was like, that's not what it's supposed to smell like. Let me just tell you the notes of Guilty Crush real quick, because I think the draw to it was that it does have cherry in it. There's wild strawberry, black cherry, champagne, lipstick rose, jasmine, musk, vanilla, benzoin, and cedarwood. So she was just kind of like, oh, it smells like Play makeup, Play Cosmetics. And I was like, all right. So I haven't been really wanting to reach for that, but Bon Bon Pop, she's in a league all her own. And I really enjoy her. So much so that, I'm just very curious about the other eggs that come out. So the banana one, L'Explicit, I think it's called. I really, really want to try that, but I'm trying to be on the more cautious side of things and not just take a risk, jump out there, pull the trigger, and then be upset. So I'll try to see who's doing decants and get that. But the notes for this are white peach, coconut, bergamot, and then there's patchouli at the heart with some jasmine. This patchouli, like, just be doing it. But now I can actually appreciate it. There's brown sugar in this, precious woods, musk, and amber. This is, the lights dimmed again. But this is a gorgeous fragrance, and I do think it'll be intoxicating. Like, so I like this one. I love it, love it, love it a lot. Let's see what you guys are saying. It has patchouli and sugar, brown sugar, Marcial. Nika says she wants the wasabi egg. Have you smelt it? What have you heard about the notes? Because of course the bottles are just gorgeous. Marcial says maybe the strawberry gave her that play cosmetics, and it has like a note of lipstick in it already. So I could totally, like, I get what she's saying. I just felt like, no. She was like, oh, what's that? So I could be tempted to get it, but it's better for my pockets this way. I try to wait for, G says she tries to wait for the House of Ooh eggs to hit the gray market before I pull the trigger. Yeah, and I'm so like explicit. I'm still curious about that one. So I hope to find that. Liz is in the house. Hey, thank you for joining in tonight. What are you wearing? Marcial, did you tell us what you were wearing tonight? I'm trying to see if Nika told us what she's wearing. Oh, I didn't see it. So Nika is wearing Eldo, I Am Trash. That is actually a really, really nice, subtle, fruity one from what I remember. I liked it, but I don't think I was that impressed to like pull the trigger and purchase a bottle. But I did like what it offered. How do you feel? What's your wearing experience with the Nika? Feel like I missed some things. Nika says she needs a full bottle of green extravaganza. She can't stretch this decant any further. I need to give you some then. Still have a full bottle here. Nika says, yes, Casey recommended it and gave it to her sample, and she loved it. She can't remember her impression though. Yeah, I need to know, because with a name like Wasabi, it's like, whoa, wait a minute. I guess I kind of want to know, like, is it really as savory as it sounds? Marcial is rocking Lavender Overdose by Barrett Fragrances. Okay, I know that you, at least from what I remember, you've been talking a lot about Barrett Fragrances. So I'm pretty sure that one smells awesome. And then Anika says trash wears like a fruity musk on her skin. It was safe for work in healthcare, so she grabbed it. Yes, I definitely see that. And yeah, but I think I just sniffed it really quickly and didn't experience the musky side of it, but I could totally see that. Liz says, I cannot smell like peanut butter with that House of Ooh fragrance. Okay. So, right, but I'm just so curious, like, is it really giving peanut butter? Some fragrances, here's the weird thing. Some fragrances with some vetiver, certain vetivers, smells like peanut butter to me. And I want to say it's one of the Killians. I don't want to say Black Phantom, but one of them that's like really strong vetiver smelled like peanut butter to me. Liz says that she's currently testing Ana Abayet Coral on her arm. So Ty let me smell hers, and I think it is beautiful. It is really nice. I hope you're enjoying it. Nika says she'll revisit her sample of wasabi and report back on the next live. Okay, looking forward to it. So in Marcial's fragrance, he tells us that there's violet and lemon in the top. Middle notes are lavender, cinnamon, geranium, and rose. Okay. And then in the base, there's tonka bean and coumarin. That sounds like a lot of interesting notes. Yes, Alexis, there is peanut butter and less placide. People are saying like it smells like banana nut bread. So while that doesn't interest me, I think I'm intrigued by the notion that someone would create that and put it on the market to sell. So I want to get my nose on it. Marcial says he knows that something in oud can smell peanut buttery. Ah, okay. And Liz says it's actually aging really nicely. I think it's a winner. Yeah, I really enjoyed the Abaya coral. I really did. All right, so my next one is because people really, really like, I didn't realize there's a little trend going on here, but when you out being flirtatious and cute and wanting a little bit of attention, I think from my arsenal at least, I decided to pick up Nebra's the Billie Eilish dupe by Lattafa. This one is just hella sweet, like sugary sweet, like don't leave me in the rain too long, I'm a melt type of sweet. So I think this is a fab one if you're trying to be cute and flirty. I think there's a little bit of cocoa in here. There's some red berries. It is such a sweet dream. Did this replace? So not that it smells like it, but I feel like in terms of like the evolution of a sugary fragrance, did this replace pink sugar? So in this one, there's a mix of red berries and mandarin orange. I don't really get the mandarin orange though. Maybe it just balances out the red berries, and it's a citrus that doesn't go as bright as bergamot. Vanilla cacao, that's what makes this so cozy and yummy. With a little rose to balance out that heart. And then, of course, here comes the notes that just gather it all up. Sugar, tonka bean, amber, and musk. I don't give this enough play either, probably because it's like a warm, sweet, sweet, sweet to me. But that's just up close. I feel like in the air, it still might do what it's supposed to do, give what it's supposed to give. But I really can see like being like, oh, you smell really good. Oh. But like I said, I haven't given this that much play, so I don't even know. But if somebody had to ask me like, oh, you trying to pull them? I would do this because I always think people like guys at least are just really attracted to sweet smells. So Nebra's by Lattafa. If you have this or you've worn it, have you gotten a lot of compliments or like, you know, been stopped like, oh, what are you wearing? Oh, so Nika was asking Marcial if this is his new fragrance collab. Oh, Marcial, you got a fragrance collab coming? I am excited about that. But he says it's not. His collab is called So Far So Fragrant. I like that. That sounds really, really cute. And then Liz says Nebras has actually been on her mind lately. That's a good one. It smells just like the Eilish, but stronger. Yeah, I think so too. Stronger and just a little bit more richer, you know? She's gotten lots of compliments on Nebras. Okay, I am feeling that. Like, Good to hear. Okay, if you guys haven't seen, I think those at the beginning saw my cute mug that was gifted to me for being on a fragrance podcast a few years ago. I don't have a wine glass out here, but I wanted to put it in this mug because I wanted to use it. It just gave me fond memories of being a part of FragCom. And this was gifted to me by Corey. She has had a podcast called Sartorialist Fragrant. Let me see. I pulled it up. I thought that was so cool. I don't see it at this moment, but yeah. All right. Arlene says that men like Nebras, but she stopped liking it and gave it to a friend that loves it. Oh, you love my mug? Me too. I was like, I have not used this in a while, but it is so cute. Like, I just, I thought it was super cute. I'm drinking a Sorel Ginger wine, and it is giving all the things that Sorel gives with that extra kick of ginger and the edge of a little alcohol. So Mamina is telling us, FYI, guys, BTW, Bloomingdale's having a savings event where you can save up to 30% on fragrances. Just FYI. Thank you, Mamina, for putting us on, making sure we know. Oh, maybe I should do this. Seductive Scents. She has her buying window tomorrow, 6/27. Teacup is I don't know the actual, or maybe I should find it. I could put the website in the chat too. Well, I guess it's not open yet because of the ordering window starts tomorrow. So where did I find the wine? So I went to Bowie's Wine Festival, like in the spring pretty much. Yeah, and so it was a lot of like Black owned wine companies there. And I don't remember the name of the brand, but it is pretty good. It just be giving me a little party in my mouth. Marcial says sorrel, ginger, and cilantro as a tea or juice is great for hair growth, especially crown thinning. Yes. Thank you. Are you a cosmetologist? Marcial, I know you do hairstylist. Thank you for that information. All right. So my last fragrance that I have, that if I was trying to go out seeking attention, aka being thirsty, I just picked up one of my recent favorites, and yes, licensed cosmetologist, love it. Yes. Is Noble Blush. Now, out of the roses in my collection, I literally could have picked any of the ones that I have recently just been going on and on and on about. So here's Noble Blush. There's the Kayali Flor Majesty. There is you know, my favorite BDK and Padia, like we're friends again. So yesterday I was talking about how I wore it over the weekend. We're friends again. The Chronic and I are friends again, but on to roses. So those are any of those roses, honestly. And I was trying to leave Delina out of the chat because she's been around a while, and I think she ready to take a break. She's giving way for other beautiful rose fragrances to step up and step on the scene. And so Noble Blush is an amazing rosy, milky, but Middle Eastern styled fragrance. And every time I wear this, I do get compliments. And so I would love to, like, if I was going out and just being flirtatious and acting a little thirsty, wanting some attention, I would wear Noble Blush. Noble Blush is a fun one. She can be thirsty, she can be fresh, she can be flirty, she can be sophisticated. And I think that would be up my alley, huh? Oh, she's so pretty, so pretty, so pretty. I'm so happy to have her. Let's see what you guys are saying. And Padia will always understand and the compliment assignment. Yes, absolutely. Liz, I don't know if you were here for the debacle, but I got sick wearing Empatia and we had like a whole falling out and I was devastated. And my friend was actually selling her bottle and I was just like, mm-mm. And I was like, please don't regret this. But I wore it over the weekend finally. And I think we're friends again. I mean, she's an amazing, 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 amazing fragrance. And yes, we'll always understand the assignment. So I think out of any of those like those rosy fragrances, any of them will fit the bill, honestly. But I just chose Noble Blush because I have not actually worn her in a while. I have not. Yeah. Uh, G says, if you like Noble Blush, you should get your nose on Centifolia Rose by Urfe. Mm. Um, how's that one? I can look it up to see what it's given because, you know, G makes a recommendation and it's a beautiful rose. Like, let's see. Centifolia. Oh, this vanilla and chocolate from the Nebras is just doing, it keeps wafting up to my nose. It's beautiful. It will command attention. Oh, this is the one, this is that company that did the marshmallow musk. um, so this one is an Honorine Blanc. So, okay, that's promising. I mean, I trust your judgment, G, but you know, I'm just going through the things and researching it. So there's bergamot, pink pepper, and pear at the top. Ooh, good girlfriend Oris is in the heart. I love a little Oris. I love a little Oris. Neroli and damask rose. The base there is cedarwood, white musk, and Australian sandalwood. So that's giving creamy and just interesting because that's a nice, like, little bright opening. So let's see if they have some comparisons here. And there is only one, and that is one that I don't know. Wicked Wahine Rose Royal Hawaiian. I don't know that fragrance, but thank you for that suggestion. I don't know. G, what's your favorite floral fragrance? Because yeah, I just I'm interested in seeing if we vibe the same on floral fragrances. What's your favorite floral fragrance? You guys, give me I was able to reconcile with Empatia. Yes, Marcial. Like I was heartbroken. I was heartbroken because I felt like when I was down, she was kicking me. Like I could not wash it off fast enough. Like I was just, yeah, I was having a whole rough time with Empatia when I got sick. So, do you guys have any other fragrances that are fit for this Thirsty Thursday theme? You love, 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 love Tilia and Delina Exclusive. Okay. I don't know if you remember me talking about this, but of course I love Delina Exclusive. That, like, if you watch any of my videos for the first, I don't know, I feel like the second and third year, like all I talked about was Delina. Like I was even so like pressed because I didn't want to keep talking about it. I just would have it scrolling across the screen. Like y'all know that this would be in the lineup, but I just don't want to keep Tilia. We're not friends yet. I need to find the love with Tilia because everybody else really, really, really loves Tilia and I feel so left out. But I do have a decant to play around with. Yeah, I just didn't get on or get along with Tilia like that. That's interesting. Love Delight is a love. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. All right. Yeah, I really like Love Delight. Ugh. So many awesome fragrances, so many good smell goods, so many that I'm like, what am I wearing tomorrow? I don't know, but I need to think about it tonight because it holds me up in the morning and I hate that. Like, why am I sitting here? But also because it kind of affects like, what am I moisturizing with? Am I putting on an oil? Just all of these different things that go into picking a fragrance for the day. If I were thirsty, I'd wear Angelique Noir. So I love that one. I love, love, love it. Some people just ruin fragrances for you. So I know that I love it. I know that my nose is, into it. But I'm always afraid, not always, I won't say that. Sometimes I'm apprehensive that the average person just won't get along with it like I do. I mean, that could be in any, that could be with any fragrance. However, this one in particular, I had a friend that told me it smelled like bug spray. Bug spray. So I was like, and I think while I know that I like it, it just made me apprehensive to wear it. Yep. Yes, Liz. She just sprayed her numbers and it's so good, right? Like it just feels so yummy. Like what did Bill Cosby used to say? Pudding, the pudding pops. Like that's what it gives me, a little bit of the pudding pops. It is so good. This is making me want to wear it, but what would I wear it with? You know what? It stands alone. It does what it needs to do. It amps. It projects. It's rich, so it doesn't need a lot of help. But G also says one of my white flower faves is Joyeuse Tuberose. Who is that by? I feel like I'm familiar slightly with the name. I don't know who it's by. I think after I smell Amouage Love Tuberose, like I just kind of, that was it. Like I was like, claim that as my favorite tuberose and let it be. It's also by Guerlain. Okay. Yeah, I haven't tried that one. Are you still celebrating your birthday, G? It's not quite the end of the month yet. We're getting there, but Are you still celebrating? Liz says she needs to give Love Delight another try. Alexis was making it sound so good earlier in her video. Okay, so I had the video on, but I guess I have to watch it again because I heard a couple of the selections and options, but it didn't have my full attention, so I didn't hear all of them. But yes, I will say she's the one that made me get Printemps Blanc. But I'm not faulting her that we aren't like besties. Like me and Printemps Blanc aren't besties. Liz, was that one that you loved too? A lot of people were like, oh my God, I really love this. And I can't remember if you were saying that you loved it as well. But it's a nice fragrance. I just feel like I want to give it an all over wear, but then I also want to really, really, really like my fragrance. Like if I'm on the fence about it, a lot of times I'll kind of wear it around the house or when I'm working from home and have to run errands, that kind of thing. But if I'm going to work or somewhere else, like I want to be confident about my fragrance. For the most part, not all the time, but for the most part. So exactly, we have until the 30th to do all the celebrating. Even though I was like, whoo, am I getting too old to celebrate for a whole month? But yeah. So those were my picks. Really, Arlene? She says that Printemps Blanc reminds her of Green Extravaganza. Okay, all right. Printemps Blanc reminds me of 100 Silent Ways, like a more watered down, I need more florals type of way. Like it's not as sweet as 100 Silent Ways. So I think that's where my disappointment came in because I could just spray less of 100 Silent Ways. But I'm going to wear, I feel like there's more florals about it that I just really need to let it develop. And perhaps after it sits for a little bit, but I really, really was also wanting a Mason Mataha in my collection. So Liz says she has a decant of Printemps Blanc. It was very hard for her to smell it. What I do smell, she says, what I do smell, I like. I get that. And I kind of agreed. Yeah. Ooh. Y'all, I had to go old school and buy a floss water because they just get in the way. And if a lot of times it'll just be like one random one every now and again, and I just don't care. But I was at my friend's house and she was like, she had a floss water, and I was like, I have not seen one of those since my grandma's house. Over grandma's house. She had that little floss water, and I was like, I have to get me one. Come close and you will get got. So Arlene says she has to smell it against 100 Silent Ways. Please do, and let me know your thoughts. G said, you made me think about what I want to wear tomorrow, and I think will be Pesh Mirage. You are a girl, long, girly through and through. Well, you did. I think you did treat yourself like really hefty, like. So that sounds good, and I think we'll be just Gemini's twin. Well, not that this is like Pesh Mirage, but in that peach family. I had this on the brain. And then Nebris was trying to come in and do some things. So, yeah, that would be cool. Let's see. Ooh, Nika's giving us some Thursdayyysss. She says possibly Midnight Jasmine by Gallagher. Okay. Andrea Mac Pavilion. I have not smelled an Andrea Mac yet. I hear very, very good things about it. However, Tabak Rose by BDK. So Empatia is my spring version of Tabak Rose. Guidance, absolutely. Guidance 46. And Angelique Noir SG noted. So G agrees that it's pretty darn close to each other. Liz said, get Zevo. It's her best friend. So is that like the electric one that'll just like zap it if it comes near it? Same, Liz. Zevo trap. I never even see the fly. Okay. I was just trying to, whatever cost like $2, I was just trying to, because it just be one like annoying one. Like, how did you get in here? Like, I didn't even see you walk in here with me. And then all of a sudden it's just, so I was just like, this will take care of one, right? But I hear you guys. I will definitely look into that. Oh, Liz says Pavilion is definitely a compliment getter. Let's look up Pavilion because if she's giving thirst trap, I might need her. I might need her. Let's see. Pavilion by Andrea Mack. Because I have not, I think I heard about like ceramic and okay. So this one is, I will say an amber vanilla. They say the O word, but okay. It was launched in 2022. It's a Julian Rascanet, however you say it. Okay. They just coming through with the praline honey and the saffron. It's not even in a vase. They decided to just go ahead and throw it, boom, right in your face up top. I like it. Rose, patchouli is in the heart. So rose patchouli. I can get with rose patchouli. And then vanilla, agarwood, and amber are in the base. That sounds pretty good. Sounds familiar, I will say. It does sound familiar, but yeah, see. I mean, I think for the most part, rose patchouli, rose oud, they're saying that it reminds them of Shagaf oud, oud bouquet, oud satin mood. So yeah. Oud vanille by Frank Bouclé. Rosendo Matu, number 7, patchouli oud vanilla. All right. Yeah, I would definitely get my nose on it because it sounds like something I might be able to kind of concoct myself at home. But I love that you guys love it. I definitely would love to get my nose on it. Oh, wait. Alexa says Pavilion goes crazy. I love that. Arlene says, I think tuberose when I think of 100 Silent Ways. Yup, but I'm telling you, like, smell it and let me know what you think. Liz says yes, the electric Zevo trap, you plug it in and mind your business until it's time to change it. All right. That is cool. Send a list of scents to bring for sniffies. Same. I don't know. Like did you have Pavilion? Yeah, because you mentioned it first. All right, so let's put Pavilion on the list. So I might forget by the time we get off this live, I get distracted and be into other stuff. It's so sad. Sometimes it's almost like Dory. Like, the heck? I cannot stay focused on one thing. I'm going to blame social media for giving us bad attention spans. But Mina said she received a 10 milliliter complimentary bottle of Pesh Mirage, and she is in love. I love it. It's underrated. It's so good that she wants a full bottle now. I feel like Ty let me smell Pesh Mirage. But unfortunately, you just really have to do more than sniff of fragrance to kind of get the vibes, you know? So Liz says that Pavilion smells like a better version of Shaggoff Oud and the Guerlain fragrance that she can't remember the name of right now. Okay. Not Oud Bouquet, not Guerlain, but Lancôme Oud Bouquet. Alexa says Oud Bouquet. Right. Okay. She says, Nika says Pavilion and Prolix by Histoires des Parfums do it for her every time. Those rich roses. My favorite rich rose was BDK Tabac Rose. Like that rose feel like it put a little hair on your chest. Like, but it is so damn sexy and good. It's so good. It's that girl Pesh Mirage. They're agreeing. So G doesn't have Pavilion, but it's Def piqued her interest. Okay. Oh, I get to smell it. Make sure you tell me if there's something that I have that you want to smell. Once her birthday comes, she's blaming everything on her turning 50, says Liz. I think that's a great idea. And I cannot wait to see like what you get into for your 50th birthday. So Alexa says she needs to smell Pesh Mirage. Shamilka is the peach that has her by the nip right now. Wait, I don't know that one, Alexis. Is that a Thirsty Thursday fragrance? Shamilka? Who's that by? Wilhelm? Oh, and one of the new bottles. I think this is a new bottle. Yep, 2025. Oh, and Amber Woody or O Word Woody. It's a Jerome Epinette. He does a whole lot with Wilhelm. Got it. Peach, Velvet. Velvet? Is that velvet? As a note. Peach, Velvet, Italian Mandarin, Cardamom, Chinese Osmanthus, Saffron, Leather, Oak Moss, Immortelle, Violet, Sugar, Amber, Musk, Patchouli. I want to say that I think that Ariel Shoshana should have this one, which means I can sniff it. They carry the Wilhelm fragrances, at least the last that I heard. So, that is a nice one to keep my eye out for, Alexis. Thanks. Ooh, gee. Hold on. I gotta go back. What y'all saying? Tabac Rose is one of my favorite rose fragrances. Girl, it is like the richest rose. So I would think I would call it my fall winter favorite rose. Yeah. She says Tabac Rose is bae. Okay. It's like a honeyed rose on her skin. Yes. G also tells us that Peach Macaron by Theodoros Calatinis. And she just picked up Peach Skin today from Sephora. Oh, Peach Skin is by Fleur, right? Oh, she also likes the peach macaron. Okay. All right. I have a few Theodoros Calatinis, like decants of it from a special YouTube friend. Yeah, so Alexis is saying it's a relatively new one. Wilhelm had 3 come out with different fruits. Let me see what the other fruits are because Kia is interested. I like a good fruit. So you guys, for the last few summers, like maybe 2 or 3, every summer had to be a juicy fruit summer. So I think there's a video somewhere on my channel about it. Maybe I should link it on this video. But so I'm all about fruity, like succulents, Thirsty Thursday thirst trap wet sprinkle whatever emoji that is fragrances. So this one says it's from the Triptych collection. This one, Sun Cities, is this. Oh, this is a pineapple and mandarin, but it has leather and saffron. Ooh. And then Great Lord. See some violet. But it has plum in its Italian mandarin with some cardamom. All right. That sounds good. That sounds good. I wonder how that the peach one compares to. I need to know how it compares to like the Bomb Bomb Pop and the Pesh Mirage and the other popular peaches. They are saying that it reminds them of Ganyame Mark Antoine Barbois. What? I smelled that one, and we weren't friends like that. Is that true, Alexis? That Shamilka's how are we saying this? Shimilka. Does it smell like the Ganymede? I hope not. Shamilka is on Liz's sniff list. Is pricey. Nika's been wanting to get her nose on it. Alexa says it's good. She needs to smell the others in the lime. Okay, so I feel like I just turn my eyes and then we all start saying the same thing. So yes, Alexis is telling us that it's part of that particular collection that I don't know how to pronounce. One with plum, one with pineapple, and then the peach. Love the alliteration. Nika's been on a hunt for a great peach scent for summer, but was resisting the urge to grab Pesh Mirage. So thanks for the recommendations, G. I haven't smelled Ganymede, but Peyton says it's similar, but with peach. All right. And yeah, G says her go-to for anything peach is Sarah Baker. Yeah, I think she has quite a few, right? She has quite a few in her line. But you guys, make sure you give this live a thumbs up. I always forget to ask. And if you think of any more Thirsty Thursday type fragrances that's putting you in a thirst trap or trapping men, trapping those who you're attracted to, make sure you drop it in a comment on the video. So we've been talking here in the live chat, but definitely drop it on the video so I can keep track of them and, have a good list of recommendations, because I like fragrances where it's going to garner compliments or get you some attention. Happy Thirsty Thursday, babes. Here's the camera. And here's to a great weekend. Have a great Friday. I think I will be back in touch next week. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I'll talk to you soon.